What's up, guys? It's Intellitech Studios here, and I'm very irritated. Why am I irritated? Because I had to buy this. And you might be thinking, well, what do you mean you have to buy this? Nobody's forcing you to buy something. Well, in some ways, Bissell forced me to buy this. Because both my Bissell Pro Heat and my Bissell Spot Clean, the pumps died on both of them. So yeah, both of my Bissell cleaners conveniently happen to have their pumps fail at the exact same time. And in the case of the upright carpet cleaner, this is the second time that I've personally had to replace it. But I should clarify, this second time, it's a different model from the first one that I replaced. So, because I had the Pet Pro and the Pet, so I bought both of them and they both failed. Hi, Boot. And I just got off the phone with Bissell, and they said, we're not going to do nothing for you. Because even though you have proof of purchase, she's like, I can't read it. But anyways, I'll get into that later. I'll do a separate video on that, because that's ridiculous. So, another case of warranty fraud and a company trying to scam a consumer out of collecting on their warranty for their shoddy product. So anyways, let's go ahead and open up one of these. Which one should we open first? We'll do the PowerScrub. Alright, so now we'll go ahead and open this up. Get some dust in here. Welcome to a new generation of clean. Be sure to register your appliance. I will definitely do that. Hopefully that'll make it easier to collect on my warranty. For the record, it doesn't say anywhere on this that you need your receipt, but you do, because fraud. It's called warranty fraud. That's what all these companies engage in, where they will sell you a product under the impression that you're getting a good warranty, only to find out that you can't collect on it unless you keep a piece of paper that you didn't know you needed when you bought the machine. So we got a little piece of trial solution there, so that's good. Really hoping this works out. I'm tired of replacing these things, and I can't use a commercial machine because they're way too heavy. Okay, so we've got the tank right here, so we're just gonna pull this. I don't even know how we're going to get that out, but it's supposed to come out one way or another. Okay, we'll just set that aside for now. This seems kind of disorganized the way it's in here, but whatever. So here is our handle. I do love the turquoise color on this. Does this come with a hose? Okay, well, maybe I don't need that spotless. I forgot this comes with a hose. And here's the main machine. So we're going to pull this. So I'm going to slide this out and go from there. It's important to note that at this point you will need a Phillips head screwdriver or a drill with a screwdriver bit on it. It's just a basic number 2 Phillips head screwdriver. And the reason being is that the handle comes with 2 screws that are attached to it and a little bag. So we're going to pull these off. I already took the plastic off of everything. Getting this out of the styrofoam was really difficult. I just had to break it in order to get it off. And this is the main body unit. So we can see right here, this is the main body. There is some foam right here that we have to remove. Set that aside. There's the intake right there for the hose and the release latch for the dirty water tank. So, or no, I think this is, no, either way. One of those is for the hose. We'll figure that out later. But, yeah, I'll have to register this on my Hoover account for sure, just to make sure that they don't try to cheat me out of my warranty like all these garbage companies do. So we're going to take our handle with the actual loop facing towards the front of the machine, and we're going to slide this down, which that's really simple. And there's 2 screw holes right here, there's one right here, and one right here. See that right there? There's a hole right there, hole right there. We're going to put these in. I might have the torque too low on this, actually. Okay. It's probably best to use this manually. But, you know, hey, if it works, it works. For some reason, even though this is brand new, this whole thing is really loose. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just designed that way, who knows. Alright, so, now that we've got that, we're going to grab our clean water tank, and we're going to slide this on right here, and we're going to pop it on. It's a bit tricky to get on. There we go. And now that's on. And now the machine is fully assembled. That's all there is to it. So, very simple. And we've got our bag of attachments and all sorts of stuff right here. So, all of our attachments and whatnot are in there. And we've got a little thing of cleaning that tells us the different types of cleaning solutions. We've got our trial size of cleaning solution. Paws and claws. Very cute. And of course, we have the operating manual. Important, read carefully before assembly and use. Okay, well, it appears that I missed that step. Oh well. When we open up the little carrying bag, unfortunately these don't store on board, they just store in a separate bag that you'll have to find somewhere else to store, either just laying it on the machine when it's in the closet or putting it somewhere else. But on the bright side, it does make the machine a little bit more lightweight. So yeah, so here's the main hose, which has this little connector, which if you've had an old Hoover steam vac, this connector will look very familiar to you. We've got a little crevice tool right here. And we've got two different sizes of upholstery tool. This is, again, very familiar if you've had one of the old Hoover steam vacs from the last 20 years. It's just your basic straight suction upholstery nozzle, and a much larger and cheaper feeling version for larger areas. So that is that. And when you want to attach the hose, you flip this up and you pull this back. And so this attaches right on here. You just got to line this up, and there is a certain way to do this, which, yeah, so this slides in right there, and you twist it until it locks into place. And you can see right there it's locked into place. And then now this little connector right here attaches right on there, just clicks into place. And there we go. So now your hose is attached. So this is, of course, the actual suction intake, and this is the sprayer function. So this allows the sprayer to work. And you just pull this trigger like this to spray. You hold it like this. The hose is very stiff, so it's very difficult to get used to. And unfortunately, this hose doesn't swivel, and this hose feels very cheap, which is disappointing. But we'll test it and see how it works. So that goes that. And all of the attachments for this just push on and click into place, and you simply push on the tab in order to let go of the attachments. So that's fairly self-explanatory, just a basic hose with your attachments. And also, whenever you are done, you just pull this part out, and that closes, and you twist this back around and pop this out. And you put the hose away in your carrying case. And remember to close this up and close it so you actually seal the suction back in. You've got a dial right here for deep clean and quick clean. So if you're just doing basic carpet maintenance, cleaning your whole carpet, and you don't want to get the carpet too wet because you are just doing some maintenance, then you put on quick clean. And if you're actually cleaning up a spot mess like soda or an organic stain, then you're going to want to put it on deep clean. This is your dirty water tank, so you're going to want to empty this whenever it gets dirty and full of dirty water, which there should be a fill line somewhere on here, but it doesn't appear to be, but that information's in the manual. And right up here, we've got the entrance that we fill for the water and the entrance that we fill for the solution, and it basically auto mixes it. And we've got another dial here for different modes, which this is really nice. So wash mode and of course rinse mode, which this is a really fantastic feature. The reason why I didn't buy the Hoover smartwash is because I strongly dislike the idea of the machine trying to choose how much solution I use. Even though it does rhyme, it's not very practical. This gives you full control of everything that you can do, which is something that even the Bissell didn't have. So that is something I'm looking forward to trying. And again, this is in some ways related to its older brother, the Hoover Steam Vac Spin Scrub, that's been around for over 2 decades. So the question is can modern Hoover, which is a completely different company than Hoover was back then, is modern Hoover able to replicate the magic of that machine? Well, I won't know for sure until I test this. So this, of course, will be my main carpet cleaner for at least a couple weeks before I report back for the full review to see if this is worth it. Now, unfortunately, this machine is pretty close to being discontinued. There are a few very similar models out there. There's one that's in a green color you can get. I actually bought this from Walmart about a month ago, and now it's been replaced by a version that's green and set up a little bit differently design-wise, but it's still at its core the same machine. And yeah, so it'll be interesting to try this out and see how well it works. So I really hope that this works better than the Bissell I have, and I will register this on my account, so hopefully I won't have any issues with warranty, although I'm not holding my breath. It'd just be nice if stuff was actually built to last like it used to be without needing to spend $600 on a machine that's physically unusable, even if it does clean better. Because, unfortunately, lugging a 40-pound machine up and down stairs is not really practical in my home. But hopefully this will be a lot easier, while, unlike the Bissell, actually working. So, let's hope for the best. So, at least someone's happy I bought this. So yeah, this is Intellitech Studios signing out. I hope you found this unboxing and slight rambling helpful and or entertaining, or ideally both. So, like I mentioned, I will be testing this, so if you have any questions, if you have anything you want me to test in particular before I do the full review, which, again, just as a note, this is not the full review, this is my unboxing. I cannot review the machine yet, as I've only just now gotten it. My first impressions are mixed, but we will see how well this performs after I use it in my home. So anyways, this is Intellitech Studios signing out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you all have a good one. Peace.